Welcome back, folks, to Banner Saga. I'm your host, Lucan, and straight to the famed depths in this unending storm. Wait, did you hear that? Probably a bunch of your, so shit. Ambush. Can't approach that way. It's weird that I can't go that way. I'm not sure why I can't. Oh wow, that sucked. Just gonna go over here. Just going to protect him. Ouch. Let's go ahead and intern right there. It's not a good sign. Let's see who's next. Well, we'll go right here. Okay. Okay, that works too. Disappear right there. There we go. Let's go ahead and march to here and hopefully kill this guy. Nice. Jesus. Just in turn because he can't do nothing. He can move. Can attack this guy, right? It's a 6 right there. Oof. Yep, right there. Attack that good. Tempest? Can't even do Tempest. Let's go forge ahead then. Okay, well, intern then. I can't do anything. That sucks. Okay, you can move up. Go ahead and whack this guy, hopefully. Nope, we're just going to have to... There we go. Ouch. Okay. Nice. Whack. Yep. Go ahead and march right there and whack this guy. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Should be able to kill this guy. Yep. Perfect. Ugh. Whack. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't as pretty as last time, but whatever. It's alright. Grab the raven running by you. I want every one of our fires ready to move. Now, set the post inside these gates for them to wait for me. Fire nods and takes off to find everyone. Where's that Fen Falca? Maybe up on the wall. Fen Falca is here. Valka Vim. I've never heard you speak like that. The silent appearance of the two menders surprises you. You were outside the walls. What did you see? Dread scouts. I'll wage my axe that there's an army of them coming this way. The young mender's eyes go wide as he stares at Claw and Fang. If that is true, they'll level this place. The storm must have hidden their approach. Or keep them at bay. But why are they here? Why now? I don't care. We're heading for the mountains. But the ravens should take on all these dredge, especially the Vaka with Vaka's help, like the time in River Rake when you helped the Vaka Fiorin. How do you know about that? Nichols' eyes light up. It was you, Fiorin, and the handful of ravens tracking down the bandit who called himself Druth of Dunguth. The river, the warhorn blares across the town. The army of dredge you expected is real. Nicholas, find Gurmathan. Have his guards try to calm the people, but bring him to meet us in the barn with a cart. The young mender follows orders without question. Not a bad quality. Cart's not our business. I disagree. The dead vodka gives you a cart to hide in the deepest recesses of a river and suddenly an army of dredge appear? If you haven't already tried, I doubt you'd be able to open the cart. But it's woven shut, as I suspect. I'm the only one here who can open it. We told you Juno's not dead. We were just traveling with her. Let me tell you something about compromising my position as a vodka. Valka. The Juno who I knew, who the entire council knew, was put to death by us, the council. You killed your own? It's a very rare sentence reserved only for the worst offense. Altering people's minds, their thoughts, is one such offense. Vodka gets quiet and looks at you. Say nothing. As if her notices the silent exchange, but does not question you. Regardless, Juno was put to death, and Avon was imprisoned. In his grief, he escaped and stole away the Juno's body, but for what purpose is anyone's guess. So, no, you will not be paid by the council for a job issued by a Vaka whose life we ended. Your irritation is rising, yet another war horn sounds. 2 horns means a large force approaches. Collect what you need and hurry to the barn. It's time we discovered why you are really here. The last dredge falls, and you pause, taking in a heavy breath. The snow has finally abated, and the storm is moving south. Let's get inside the gates, you say. Let's go ahead and check out the barn. The smell of hay and ox dung is heavy as you enter the stout wooden barn. Zephyr and Nichols are talking in hushed tones to the guard captain, Grurmir, who glances at the large cart nervously. Everyone knows why we are here, she says. I do not believe in coincidence, but I cannot begin to imagine what would draw an army of dredge to Brittle besides the contents of this cart. She moves her spears to indicate motions, occasionally shaking her head and starting over. Finally, she looks at you to open it. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, must be. The sight of the slender Belor's body in the cart silences everyone but you. You growl as the memory of the dream tears through your body and drops you to a knee. A strange tower of white stone, lightning, fear, confusion, distrust. There's a wrongness all about it. Rick, hey! Vaka's voice draws you from the dream, and she shakes you by the straps of your cloak. Everyone is watching. Another dream? She asked. Your eyes finally focus on her. I felt betrayed, hurt. Vaka looks nervous. This doesn't sound like you. Let's talk about this later, she says. Not here. You grunt in agreement and stand. The others continue watching you until you bark. What now? Then all eyes turn to the Valka. This is unexpected, Zephyr says. The Valka looks unaccustomed to surprised. Grunmir, continue your task. Nicholas, take some fires and open the mine. Keep the path clear at all costs. As both men begin to leave, she points to the cart and shouts, Not a word of this. They nod on their way out. She turns to you and Valka. This cart, I'm not sure why they are attacking, but if the dredge recapture Bauer, he's dead. Who cares if they take him? He cannot die. His immortality is more than rumor. Dredge lives have no natural end, but they can be killed, all except the immortal Sunder Bauer. They live forever? Zephyr nods, but looks lost in thought. How do you know all this? Zephyr sighs. Vaka knows many things about all life in this world. I cannot go into further detail right now. Further detail? That was no detail at all. There is an army of dredge coming for this cart. I will tell you more when it is safe. Storm to the south, then the dread army to the north leaves us with one way out: the mines. Wait. Our way out is to sit in a hole in the ground? The Baka have pathways there that will grant us escape, but with all these people it will be more difficult. Why should I trust anything you say? How would lies serve me in this moment? If the situation was not dire, why would I reveal secrets guarded by the council? She does seem more open than any Vaka or Minder you have met. If we could go with you, what is required? We only have a couple of hours to move food and people into the mines. It'll be preparing the way. Help load carts near the gate to warn the families in the house of our immediate departure. Without waiting a response, Zephyr hurries away. You know, we could always take Bauer's cart and make a break into the mountains. The two of you reseal Bauer's cart. Of course, the town is a town in chaos is tempting, making you wonder what we might find in the great halls. Stick with the vodka for now. Okay, but a couple of hours won't let us do anything. Time to pick our poison. The two of you head to the Raven's Post. gate. Take all the ravens you can find and head to the gate, where ox and men are laboring and sweating under a constant sun. If you were here to help, a red-headed foreman says, find any baskets or crates of goods and put them in the cart. We're not worried about order at this point. Just keep the eggs from getting crushed. The task is unfamiliar, and based on the laughter of Falca and the others, you look awkward doing it. For long shouting and shoveling breaks out, and between some men, a few of the ravens are pulled into the middle of it, and soon weapons are drawn. Ours men are backed into taking things they aren't there, the wiry man shouts. Now he's got a mercenaries helping him steal. The large man steps forward and says, don't need the mercenaries to cut out your lying tongue, Volka. Pull out your axes and threaten them all. You roar, sighs, and heaving form lend truth to any story of these men may have heard of you. Back to work, you shout. Not only is the arguing over, but everyone seems to work a bit faster. By the time the foreman calls for everyone to move to the mines, the carts are brimming with supplies. As the mine entrance, Zephyr is impressed with the carts. A foreman silently acknowledges you, and Zephyr gives you a brief smile. But a loud slam on the gates and the dredge end all celebration. Everyone inside, she shouts. Nice. +5 renown. Plus 100 supplies. Nice. Nice. Mine shaft is cramped, and more than once your broken horns knock against the rough ceiling of the timber. You follow Volka Viters and head for the caravan. She is a lightning one of many brackets torches among the way there when shouts of the mouth of the mine reach you. Dredge, the gates and the town did nothing to halt their advance. Grunmar and his men will slow them, but it may not be enough. They have orders to collapse at the opening if they are overwhelmed. Will you keep them from being overwhelmed? Ravens back to the top. Heading back to the mine shaft is like swimming against the current. Frightened villagers push forward, and you barely get room to get past the ox and cart. Grunder, in his grim manner, looks pleased to see you. No real plan, he says. Just kill as many as you can. Ravens smile around you. Ravens around you smile at his words and begin to chant. Murder hobo time. Yeah, we're going to take you. I've only got one item? Really? Yeah, we'll take you. I don't know if we need that one. I'll take you. It's a Warhawk. It's a Warhawk too. I'll take him. And we'll take him. Lead the battle. Pretty sure that he's a archer, right? Okay. There we go. Now ready for combat. He is. What's his mobility? Pretty sure that they do that in him. Okay, what's this thing? Okay. We're gonna move right here. And we're going to kill this dude. Be 7 and 7. Nice. Okay, she's gonna come up. Absorbed. this up and smack this dude. Perfect. Interesting. What's she got? She's got mend. There we are. Let's go ahead and move right here. Shank this dude. Good solid hits. Nope. Good solid hits. What's up to this guy? Abilities. Call the weak. Bear's Rage. Let's go ahead and do this. Ouch. Okay. Yep. Solid hits. Interesting. Let's go ahead and move here and finish him off. Nice. Interesting tactic. Yep, go ahead and hit him. Yep. This will finish this guy off right here. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Here comes some more guys. These are some heavy hitters. Great renown. Yep. Fall back, Grunin repeats. The opening is ready to come down, and everyone sprints into the mine. The guard captain tosses you a heavy hammer and points to the timber. You deserve the honor, he says. You turn and look at the gray skies, the snow, the brindle, bindrel, and the dredge walking towards you. With a heavy swing, the timber snaps and rocks begin to fall. You drop the hammer and race down the shaft towards the light of the torches. As the path comes to a dead end against the smooth surface with a large flat rock, we should camp, Zephyr says. It may be the last decent sleep these people will get for days. I'll need Nicholas to assist me in opening the path beyond, but first you and I should talk. What do you want, vodka? Let's definitely go to heroes. Let's definitely upgrade him. Where are we going here? He's already got that. Defiance. Thrown to avoid killing blow, 50%. And what's this? 15% chance to avoid strength attacks. Yes. Promote her. Choose an ability. Okay, so we'll put our armor up to max and we'll go ahead and give her that as well. Awesome. Let's go ahead and talk to her. A few small fires provide a sense of calm for the caravan, though the villagers keep it well away from the ravens. There is enough light to see you are no longer a man-made mine, but a natural cave of sorts. What are we doing down here? Staying alive and keeping Burrow away from the dredge. I thought that was obvious. We keep heading down like we're hunting dwarves. Vodka gives you a ghost of a smile. Until today, no one but a few of the council knew of these tunnels, not even Menders. We didn't create them, but we have used them in a great deal over the years to travel far distances quickly. Zephyr becomes quiet, awaiting a question. Where do they lead? Practically everywhere. Emberang, Voss, Gornoff, or what is left of it. I'm not sure anyone knows the full extent of these underground paths, but we are about to enter a corridor, one of the main tunnels. Zephyr becomes quiet, awaiting a question. So where are we headed? Oh, where would you go, knowing you possess the sleeping body of the immortal Sunderer General? Dropping in Blue River sounds good. It was not a terrible plan by, we'll call her Juno for simplicity. But the closest I could get us in is the path to the middle of the Flannorfrens Plains. I have to assume that the Dredge army is there in force. Manrain is the safest place to secure Burrow's body. Whatever drew the Dredge army towards us in Bendel, the council will find a way to stop it. What about my ravens? So far, helping Vodka pays less than the Bloodshin coin. That is why I'm talking to you alone now. The corridor will lead us to Manarain in a few weeks' time. See us there safely, and I will give you a genuine Varan's oath. You will be rewarded well enough to never need to work again. Look around the cavern walls and then back the way you came. We'll go to Manarang. We were heading there after the Blue River anyways. Well, let's go ahead and hit the training place. What can you show me? Lots. Let's go on to something else. Okay, so he can't train anymore. That's fine. Heroes. That's our morale low. We've got supplies. Excellent. Let's leave. Let's get going. A scout rushes back to the caravan. There's gold down here. You feel a surge of excitement like everyone else. A vein of as thick as my leg just around. The man looks left and right, confused. Damn it. I'm all turned around. Send out a search party. A dozen fighters join the scout to find the gold. The clansmen pass the times by saying that what they would do with their shares. Longest longship ever built. One man says, enough land around me that I'll never have to see any of you again, a woman adds. After a couple of hours, they return empty-handed. The scout already looks beaten and mumbles apologies to everyone, but the caravan dishes hopes to gain him another round of beatings. Jesus. That was a bad call. Hello? Man's sudden appearance makes you tense. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. It's something I do. I mean, something I've learned to do. Something that will get you killed if you do it to me again. Okay, yes, understood, but it does have its uses. Just allow me to fight alongside you and we'll fight. You won't regret it. You scoff and turn away from a man, only to see Grunmar approach. So you met Dutch. Strange fellow to have next to you in a fight, but he finds his way through enemy defenses. When you fight next to him, people near me tend to get hurt, but his injuries won't be an accident. Like a badass. What's going on here? You hear Vodka ask a group of ravens. They're standing around whimpering, a whimpering man on his knees. He keeps whining about being hungry, one of the fighters says. We found these little glowing berries on him, but suddenly he's not so hungry, the others chuckle. Let Vodka handle us. Get up, she tells the man who complains. You three, take some of the berries. You three will be the testers. Riva's eyes go wide. You're kidding, right? One asks. His response to Faka sweeps his legs with his spear. Eat. They put the berries in their mouths. As the fires chew, their mouths glow with berry juice. Faka and the man help start laughing. The fires look at each other and laugh. After a while, they show no signs of illness. They don't taste half bad either, says one raven. Others start collecting the berries and eat and squeeze, waving glowing hands in the dark. Mother rubs her silent child in the juices in order to keep track of them. Shield Maiden turns and gives you a cocky grin. You snort and move on. Though torches highlight the craggy black rocks and the puddles in the path underway, do little to keep everyone together. Sharp turns around boulders quickly block line of sight. We're lost a few families, Silver informed you. We need to stop to find them. No, we need to keep moving. Shout Weir over here. This is the only time. I appreciate the help, she says, and splits everyone into the search. As you search, you realize that it's just as hard to track time down here as it is. Call out to the left. Search to the left. Sometime later, you think you hear voices to the left. Search to the left. As you move away from the main path, you leave someone with the torch standing ever so often. This route proves useless. It seems you must have heard nothing but an echo. You follow the line of torches back to it. Return to camp. As Zephyr has returned with a few of the family, she sees that you found no one and shrugs. I appreciate your effort. Clown's been foraged. Water barrels are running low, Harl says, and I'll be damned if I start licking these slimy rocks for a drink. What do you mean? We're talking about 31 things, Shulman looks at you. These people start getting desperate for water down here. You cut her off. I know, you say. Send out some scouts. We'll camp here until they return. Some of your ravens and other members of the caravan group up and grab torches, rope, and water skins before heading out in different directions. Better catch some rest while you can, Volga says. Nothing to do until they get back here anyway. Lying down, you focus on the sounds of small drips somewhere in the cave. It grows louder like a beat of a drum. Like thousands of feet marching behind you, you turn and everyone stops. You see the glowing lights of your army looking at you in admiration. 100 members break formation to dig holes in the caravan floor and place stone bowls in desperation. The bowls fill quickly with water, and the first is offered to you. You sate your thirst before seeing your red armor reflection in the bell. You wake up with a shout. Falca joins you. What was it this time? She asks, concerned. I dreamt that I was the Sunderer. I led an army of judges through here. They respect. No, they liked me. The shield maiden has no response. Some of the scouts return with some water. Others simply don't return. Rope bridge with wooden planks cross an open span of caravan formations. Looks old, Falca says, narrow, but not meant for carts. Get the menders to reinforce it. Both move through the crowd and begin extracting patterns in the air with their staffs. The only thing you see is a slight lift in the bridge, but they walk across first to calm any fear as the caravan crosses without incident. Oh man, look at the time. I will see you folks in the next video, alright? Bye. Oh well, after this, I guess.
I've slept in caves like this for entire winters. But there's something about this place. Something old. Unfamiliar. I don't like it. But I don't like all these humans on the verge of panic either. Maybe these dwellings up ahead will calm them down.
Ooh. Pretty. Very, very pretty. Are we not going to investigate this? I guess we are. Okay. We will do that in the next video. I will see you folks then. Bye.